Peace, love, and life. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I am myself. I'm just relaxing. Um, just having some me time, trying to stay warmed up. It's raining, just been trying to take care of myself overall. But anyways, I've been recording on my computer like this because it has been like my phone been tripping saying I don't have any storage, so I can't record on my phone and show you guys nature or whatever, something more important than like just a regular picture on my computer. But it's okay, we'll get some space soon. But anyways, besides all of that, I did come here today to pretty much just share with you a couple of signs, my personal experience, in which I know I've seen it in multiple videos and multiple people, not just me, have experienced this as well. But just a couple of signs that your loved ones are around, aka your angels, guardian angels, your light beings, even your higher self, whichever one you would like to call it, or however you may look at it. I just wanted to come and elaborate with you, or rather, share with you some, you know, signs that I picked up along my spiritual journey to, pretty much just decode that, oh, okay, yeah, my angels are near me, around me, trying to get my attention, so on and so forth. So I just have 10 facts. I'm gonna try to keep it, as short as possible because I know my videos could be, kind of long. But anyways, so sign number one is you. Of course, this is like the most obvious. You may sense that someone is behind you, or on the side of you, or near you, or watching you even. Now, this one is definitely one for me. Like, it's just common sense and logic. Like, you guys, we have auras surrounding us, and we have a biofield surrounding us as light beings, so we have that ability to sense. And you know how you can just test it out for yourself, like I mentioned before. Have somebody just pretty much stand really close to you, like have your back turned to the wall, have someone stand close to you, and then have them step away, have them stand close, and then kind of test yourself and see if you can feel somebody standing there. And without you even doing that, a lot of people are empaths. They are powerful empaths, and they can just feel or sense. They have a very strong will, or the ability to do so. So as for myself, I really can. I sense that when somebody's around me, near me, like really close behind me. Even sometimes I can feel people staring at me. So like when I go out. So you may be able to pick up on that. That's just one. Now number two is goosebumps or chills. That one is a common one because whether you are meditating, just sitting somewhere, going outside, watching TV, you may just randomly get the goosebumps or randomly get the chills. Now, that is a definite sign as well that you are either being touched, or, your angels are near you. They can sometimes send you a cool breeze or even a warm feeling. And it is like a sensation. Like, you just may get it on your arms. Personally, I kind of feel it on my arms. I get the goosebumps a lot, like a lot. So that is definitely one for me. But yeah, like I said, you typically will just feel it. You just know. Number three, this is one that a lot of people they kind of see on a day-to-day basis, as myself. Repeating numbers like 444, 1111, 111, 222, 555, 999. All of those are angel numbers, and they all have their own meaning behind it. And you definitely can go look that up. That's what I have been doing all of my spiritual journey. Ever since I found out that repeating numbers meant something, they defined something, like it was a message from your angels. And I always try to receive that help from my angels, that guidance. So if I ever do see a repeating number, I kind of think about what does it mean, and then that's for you to take the initiative to hold that conversation, and then furthermore take it into consideration. So for example, 444, that is my numbers. Those are my favorite numbers. So when I see that, that means my angels or my guardian angels or even my loved ones are near me. So yeah, that's the way that I see it. 555 typically means change is coming or change is near. You're in the process of change. So I typically try to memorize these things. 222, anticipate good news. This is just off the top of my head. It's simply because I've constantly reminded myself over and over, and not even over and over, or not even remind myself, excuse me. I pretty much just I continuously search these numbers up because I've seen them every day, and I still do, So it's to the point where I know what they mean. But yeah, repeating numbers is definitely one you should look out for. Number 4, things may suddenly fall or drop or move, or our angels are very friendly and fun. They want to play, they want to grab your attention, they want to connect with you, they want to help you, all in all. But they are very childlike, that inner child that you want to get back to. That's them normally. So they are very playful and just friendly with you overall. So sometimes you may realize that something may just randomly fall, or randomly for example, a book may open to a certain page, or your journal may fall, a pen may drop, just random things, whatever it is. Sometimes it may just fall or drop, and then it may grab your attention, and that's the initiative behind that, the intention behind that was to grab your attention. And this is personal for me. It's sometimes things will fall off my wall, my pictures, not even my pictures, my what is it, my frames. I have frames on my wall, and sometimes they'll fall, and I know it is a sign that my archangels or my guardian angels are near me. And it's never a negative energy. You know when your angels are near you, and you know when they're not. So as for me, it's never fear. So that's something that I don't worry about. Something falls off my wall, something is trying to grab my attention, I pretty much tune into that. So that's something that you should take into consideration. Now, number 5 is feathers. Feathers are beautiful to me. I actually have a feather collection, simply because my angels always leave me them, anywhere, in my house, outside, when I'm walking, in my car, I believe. One day I was changing my shirt or my sweater, and then a feather just dropped out of the inside of it, and it was a white feather at that. So that is definitely one. We as human beings, we view our angels, or we know our angels as winged beings, but the original state of their physique, they are light, they are pure energy, so it's not a physical body. We aren't even physical beings, as crazy as that may sound. And I try to, pretty much explain that over and over each time. But we are not this suit that we are wearing. We are inside of it. So with that being said, our angels are not going to be, a physical body. They're going to be what we truly are. So it's just a light energy. It's light, a ball of light. But like I said, we down here as human beings, we perceive our angels, or we kind of remind ourselves that our angels have wings. They're white, they're dressed in all white, they're just super pure and elegant, which is beautiful. But being that that's how we perceive them, or that's what we remember them as, they leave us little feathers along the way. So that's the beauty of that. And like I said, I pretty much collect my feathers. And something just to let you guys know, a little tip: if you want to know how things are going, how do you feel, or how if you're on the right path overall, just the little things that we may worry about that may cross our minds. As for me, like, just say for an example, you're going about your day and then you find a brown feather. Now, a brown feather may symbolize change or strength. Let's just throw anything out there. It can symbolize harmony, faith, keep going, little things like that. So if you ever do just so happen to find a feather, looking up the symbolism behind it can actually help you, just like looking up the symbolism behind the synchronicity. So, like I said, our angels are always trying to connect and help and, help build us, and always to let us know that they are always there and always willing to help. Period. Like, that's just that. They are in love with us, and that's the beauty of it. They never left our side. They never forgot about us. That is the beauty of having that protection. And all they want to do is connect with us, is to grab our attention. That's all they want to do. So they do little things like this to hope for the best, So by me making this video, I'm hoping that you guys take it into consideration to pay attention to the signs. But anyways, moving forward, number 6, this one, oh my goodness, this was one that it took me a while to catch on to. This happened to me, this happened to me, like, still to this day, every day. Orbs. Of course, if you're a deep meditator, or not even a deep meditator, if you meditate, you have like a constant little schedule, you find yourself seeing orbs, whether it be pink, red, blue, white, gold, any color on the spectrum, you find yourself seeing it. Even green and blue, and it's like it's to a point where sometimes I see like this sparkle. It's not even an orb, it's like a flash. It kind of zooms in and then it zooms out, and it's very hard to describe, but it is there, and only, I guess, it's kind of that type of thing where you would have to be the one to experience it. It's kind of hard to try to explain it to other people, because they're gonna be like, what, so it's just like, if you're experiencing it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's just like a sparkle almost, but it's like a flash, like a zoom in type of, I don't know. But that's definitely one. And like I said, especially if you are meditating, that is a sign that you are tapping into that Kundalini energy. You're having that proper flow, and you are also opening that third eye. So yes, stay aware of that. If you are fresh to that, you're new to it, you're kind of like skeptical about it, what's going on with my eyes, of course you can, take the initiative to go get checked. But if you are on a spiritual journey, 9 times out of 10, that's kind of what is kind of meant to happen, But if you want to be on the safe side, not without further ado, by all means, do what you gotta do. But yes, orbs is definitely one for me as well. Number 7, euphoric feelings, muscle jumps, and of course eye twitching. These are all signs. Like, I can't express this one enough. My muscles, literally, if I have a thought, my leg will jump, my arm will jump, my calf mainly. Like, it's that type of thing. And if you're not experiencing it, then it may sound weird to you, it may sound funny, but once you actually do start to pick up on these things, you're just like, wow, they're always trying to communicate with me. And it's like they're always trying to confirm things subliminally, and like I said, it's on you to pick it up, and they're hoping for that. So yeah, definitely eye twitching for my left eye will twitch sometimes, my right eye for good luck, left eye for like a message from my angels. So I kind of try to tune into whatever it is that I'm doing, hope for the best, that type of thing. So what else? The euphoric feeling. The euphoric feeling, I don't know, that euphoric bliss typically is when I'm meditating. I'm gonna be very honest. It's not, and I don't want to say it's not all day, because of course we deal with life, but like we have to, unfortunately. But that euphoric feeling comes when I'm reachable. That's what I'm gonna say. When my angels are able to, communicate with me, to reach me, to speak to me, where I'm just focused, that's typically where that euphoric bliss comes in at. Mainly during meditation, because I'm super tuned in, of course. But it's like that feeling comes, when I'm actually relaxing, calm, breathing, not so anxious. Because when you're, let's just say you're out and about, you're driving in a car, you got road rage, like me, like I don't know, things can get all over the place, and it's less likely for you to be tuned into, that divine frequency. You're kind of zoned out in a sense, so it's just life. You kind of got to just go with it. But that euphoric feeling is definitely one that you are surrounded and you are on the right path. You're doing what you have to do. You're in harmony, and that is the key to, that bliss. So, yeah. Number 8, TV acting weird. Now, sometimes I've heard people, their TV can cut on, their TV can switch stations, their TV will just cut off, their TV can twitch or glitch, little things like that. Now, if you guys didn't know, mirrors are portals and so are televisions, and they are portals for the parallel universe. We are in a parallel universe, so it's like the ability for the spiritual to, pretty much travel. So if your TV just so happens to turn off randomly, switch channels, just randomly, like, and it's like a weird random, that is definitely a sign that something is trying to communicate or grab your attention, and that is definitely something that you should pay attention to. So as for me, I can be like thinking of something, I'll laugh at something, because I'm always having that inner conversation with myself. I'm always thinking. I'm a Virgo, so I'm always thinking, and then sometimes I'll even laugh at myself, like, and I'm just like in my own little bubble, literally. And then like I realize sometimes when I think of something or I have a new idea, the TV will like pop, or the TV would like make a noise. I don't know. It's like a very like, it's like something is agreeing with me. And it's like it grabs my attention every time. So I know that something is, there trying to encourage me. And that's the goal. Like I said, they're there to protect, serve, and, guide you, love you, provide for you. They are gentle like feathers. That's why we perceive them as like a feather light being, because they are so gentle. And like I always think of them as like this fragile little, loving thing, and that's how you should perceive them. They are nothing but love. So with that being said, yeah, my TV, it kind of does that. Not all the time, but it does happen. And the same for lights. I know this may happen with some people as well. They can think of something and then a light may flick or like, flash a little bit, cut on, cut off. Just like if it's that deep, if your energy is that high, you may have the ability to do so. So it's just like, yeah, those are just, none of this is real. Like this world that we see, we only see 1% or 10% of the electromagnetic spectrum. So it's like none of this is actually here. So it's like, I don't know. The rabbit hole gets very deep, but we're not going to go down there. We're just going to, yeah. look at the key facts here. What else we got? So yeah, that was number 7, or excuse me, number 8. Number 9, which I just mentioned, was the lights flickering. And I wrote another one down next to number 9, which is taps or knocks. Taps or knocks are definitely one, like through the walls, on the walls, the headboards, the doors, the TV again, the closet, just little things, the window sometimes, it's just like it's like something once again trying to grab your attention and get your attention and basically communicate with you. That's the goal, and that's the reason as to why these things are happening to you, or why you may be, hearing these things, is because something is trying to grab your attention and just, have you focus in a little more. And then of course number 10, some of you may not be able to experience this, but then again, most of you will. And it is seeing figures. Now, this one is not an everyday thing, at least for me. I don't see figures or, moving shadows or, just things out of the corner of my eye every day, but it does happen. So that is definitely one. Clearly that something is near you, by you, in your room, in your house, not only in this spiritual realm, but like, beside you. So it's just like, yeah, that is like a pretty deep one for me. Like, if you are seeing things of that nature, then I almost want to say kudos to you, because you are highly protected, and we are all highly protected. Don't get me wrong, but like, there's something seriously trying to grab your attention, and I strongly, influence you to tune in, tap in, focus in, and feed it, communicate. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do to, have that conversation or connection with your angels. And just by you showing, gratitude, or giving thanks overall, you have that ability to continue to prosper and then grow a stronger and stronger connection. Also, talking to yourself. Some people feel like that's, oh, you're crazy, you're weird, but talking to yourself builds the connection, the spiritual. Let me slow down. Talking to yourself actually strengthens the spiritual connection with your higher self, as well as your guardian angel. So I kid you not, simply just I had a long day, but I got through it. It'll get better. Just encouraging yourself, because yourself is listening to yourself. Your higher self is over you. So just by you strengthening and just encouraging yourself, or furthermore, what's the word I'm looking for? Building yourself up. Overall, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you're just trying to encourage yourself to do better, feel better, look better. You are, you're not downing yourself. You're not looking in the mirror and saying, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it, I'm ugly, or I'm not enough. That's BS. Don't do that. That is actually very effective. So I truly hope that you guys are being nice to yourself, because yourself is always listening to yourself. And in order to build a stronger connection with your higher self, your spiritual light body, talk to yourself. Have conversations with yourself. Write, meditate, get out in nature, be alone sometimes, because if you're always with a crowd, you're always with someone, you would never have that opportunity to connect. Away time is the best time. So yeah, anyways, I don't want this video to go on too much longer, but this is actually part 2, that your angels are near you or surrounding you. But without further ado, thank you so much, of course, for watching this video, and I hope you guys tuned in, pay attention to those signs, and yeah, peace, love, and life. Have a good one.